So, bottom layer is going to be just around the cannon bone itself, okay? And the way we do that one, you want blue on the top or black on the top?
Doesn't matter. Blue's good.
Okay.
Love that wrap.
So we take our cotton, okay? And you can use the cotton quilts that you can get at the feed store, which are the reusable ones. Okay, these are disposable, you can only use them once.
Okay.
The reusable ones get like 3 or 4 of them, and because you're going to be doing this for a while, just pop them in the wash.
Okay.
Okay, that way. So start off on the flat of the leg, inside to outside. Otherwise all the traditionalists will yell at you.
Wouldn't want that.
So snug, okay? The worst enemy to bandages is having them be loose.
Okay.
And we take our brown gauze. It comes around. First layer is just a little loose. It's kind of designed to just keep everything in place and make sure that there's no big rub marks or anything. I'm going to come up to right there, and you're going to leave about an inch hanging out the top, okay? And if you notice, as I'm doing this, I'm getting tighter and tighter, okay? And just right down to just above the fetlock, okay? So you want an inch out, top and bottom. And it really doesn't matter where you end with this layer.
Okay.
The deal is snug and even, okay? So, okay. So if you feel that, see, I can't get a pinch on it. So snug and even. Then your next step is your vet wrap. Again, we leave just a little bit hanging out the bottom. This adds the compression. So, stay put. So your cotton is your padding. Your brown gauze is your stability to the bandage. This adds compression to squish all of that edema out of the leg and to keep everything nice and snug. And again, you can see I'm pretty much taking all of the stretch out of this.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Good information.
Tighten them up, and to make them so that they totally stick to each other, you saw me do this with the brown gauze too. Just work it the direction that you wrapped it, and see how it all snugs down on top of itself. Okay.
Beautiful.
Now, we're going to leave that part there, and we're going to come up and bandage the wound itself, okay? So, because this part of the bandage, that small part, is to just keep everything where it belongs. So, Telfapad, which is just the slick side of a Band-Aid, okay? That's triple antibiotic, all right, just plain old Neosporin that's on there. Buy it at the dollar store or wherever. It's cheap and easy. Right? Slap it on there. These Telfas that I'm going to leave with you have open cotton on the back. So that way, this is cast padding. This is what they used to put underneath casts for people. But it's quilted, so it grabs to itself. It'll also grab to this.
Great. And you go from back to front on all of them.
Yep, yeah, same direction. Simple and easy.
And just, for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's inside to outside is the traditional way.
Inside to
outside.
outside.
Sorry, outside to inside. Let me get myself the right direction here. Tendons get pushed to the inside is the tradition. That's what, if you went to the racetrack, that's what they would always tell you when they were teaching you. Okay. There's all of our quilting. We're going to come back over from here on out. It is just like the other one.
Now, which padding is this?
This is the same quilting that we used below.
Right.
Yep.
That I'm going to get at Wilco that I can wash them.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Padre, stay awake, dude.
Come back with the brown gauze.
Okay, brown gauze.
Same deal, leave a little bit sticking out. Starting to tighten things up. I was lucky. I learned to bandage in Kentucky when I was there for 6 months.
Yes.
And I got taught by all the vet techs at the vet hospital I was working with, who all spent plenty of time on the track.
At the racetrack, yep.
And, oh man, the first 2 weeks were rough. Those girls, tell you what, they were relentless about how it's done correctly.
And that did.
But you know, their bandages never fell down.
Yep.
Never had any problems.
And I see that you're putting a real stretch on that one, too.
Yep,
yeah.
Same deal.
Yep, that's good
The
to
whole
know.
idea is to make this a cast.
Okay.
Okay.
And the quilting keeps it from being too restrictive.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, to get everything to hold together, we use a tape called Elasticon, okay, which is basically an ace bandage with glue on it.
Cool.
Okay. So,
Start at the bottom.
I'll usually start down here. First wrap is all on the bandage itself, okay, and that's tight. And then the next wrap comes down underneath, just like that, okay. That wrap is loose. See how loose it is down there?
Yep.
This is to just keep junk from getting up inside there,
yep.
okay. Because we only have a little ways to go here, I'll come up and I'll just spiral to the next one. It's not worth cutting it. And so I'll just come right up here.
Yeah, it's just for protection then.
Yep. This one I am going to cut. Just because getting across that knee is a pain. Try to always cut on the flat of the leg, either inside or outside.
Okay.
That way you don't have that constant motion. And you can see I ended here so that I knew that I would come up and catch it. Okay. Up here, same deal. Start on the bandage. First wrap is nice and snug so that it stays put. And you just spiral up. I'll usually kind of unroll a bit, get a position where I want it, and then you're just kind of laying it across up there.
Okay.
And then I'll come right back down on top of my bandage again. It feels like that was intended.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Alright. So that's it.
All right.
These can stay on for about 4 days. Okay. And then I'm going to want to see them again at the end of that next